We have a follow-up to a KGW investigation into a rodent infestation at a Portland Dollar Tree store. The store failed a second inspection this week.
State officials aren't messing around right now. They've warned that they cannot reopen until this place is completely cleaned up. KGW's Kyle Aboshi brought this story to light for us in late August. He's live for us now in the newsroom with the latest, Kyle.
Well, we got a hold of that inspection report. It shows that state inspectors found multiple violations this week, including rodent feces throughout the Dollar Tree store, one dead mouse in a dairy cooler, and nesting material through the food shelving. The Dollar Tree store in Portland's Lloyd district temporarily shut down on August 21st after a KGW investigation found evidence of a rodent infestation. State food safety inspectors ordered the store be cleaned and sanitized. Also, all contaminated food had to be thrown out. State inspectors say the store can't reopen until it's completely cleaned, and there are 2 or more days with no rodent activity. Dollar Tree said it was working with pest control services and contractors to fix that problem. But as we've previously reported, Oregon OSHA, which oversees worker safety, is now investigating after employees complained about exposure to dead rodents and rodent feces. I reached out to Oregon OSHA today. The agency said it was still investigating. We're definitely going to stay on top of this one. Back to you.
Yeah, as I would expect you would, Kyle. Thank you. Appreciate that. If you have a story idea for Kyle to investigate, it's as simple as giving him a call, 503-226-5041, or you can email callkyle@kgw.com.